Hi guys, and happy new year, happy 2019. My name is Musa Radebe, and thank you to all my returning subbies. And if you are new, please make sure that you do not exit this video without clicking on the like and the subscribe button. Happy new year, happy 2019, you guys. I hope that your 2018 was fantastic, that you spent your festive season with your family or doing what you love, traveling, just unwinding and breathing, taking a break. And if your 2018 wasn't as grand, do not despair, because in this video, as the title says below, I'll be giving tips and tricks rather to help you set the goals and try enjoy the 12 months of the year and how to manifest things the way I did it last year. So yeah, without any further ado, it's goal setting time. Yes. Now the first thing that I do every year, or at the beginning of the year or in December, I sit down and I reflect on the year. I ask myself what it is that I am grateful for, what has this year taught me, and what are the things and which people would I like to take into the next year, being 2019. So if 2018 wasn't so great for you and you just want to leave everything behind, it's okay, and you just want to start afresh on a clean slate, it's all right. Now, so that's the first thing that I do. I reflect. And the second thing that I do, and I try to do it as often as I can, or maybe twice in a year, is declutter. Okay, so you have digital decluttering and physical decluttering. Now, physical decluttering may be you giving away your old clothes, you cleaning your room time and time again, because I know personally that my mind just becomes really blocked when my clothes are all over, my shoes are all over, makeup is, it just doesn't make any sense. Nothing will make sense for me, so I need to pack everything in order. And yeah, I think life is simpler, honestly, when you know where everything is. So that's physical decluttering. And you have your digital decluttering as well. This may be on your laptop or on your phone, any form of digital, whatever. Yes, so that means deleting old emails, unsubscribing to certain lists, mailing lists, unfollowing people that no longer inspire you, be it on Instagram or on Twitter or on Facebook, whichever social media that you're on. And it's okay, you know, when people run their course, it's all right. Let's move on as people. And your pictures as well, your gallery, I mean, space is really, really important, and you cannot make way for something that is new if you're still holding on to something that is old. It just doesn't make sense. Think about it, right? So that's the second thing that I do sometime in December or in January as well. Let's get into the reason why we're here. Vision boards. So I made my first vision board, I say sometime last year, I think in March, and one of the top things that I wanted to do was become an A student and career-wise. So those are two different categories. I'm going to get into categories later as well. So those are two different categories, as career and academic. So I set a time frame. So I set a short-term goal that's 3 months to get into shape, and I applied to different agencies, of course, but I had one specific agency in mind, and that's the very agency that responded, and I signed a contract with them within the very 3 months. And I must tell you something, it feels so good to tick off things from your vision board. It's just amazing. So I have a vision board because I'm a visualist, and it's the first thing that I see when I wake up in the morning, and it's the first thing that I see when I walk through my door. It's on the left side of my bed next to a calendar. Around my vision board, I have sticky notes that I have Bible scriptures written on and affirmations as well that I plan on remembering to say every day in the morning. But then I have affirmations written, or sometimes I make my own affirmations as I go, and yes, so that's a physical vision board because I can reflect on it and I can see that I need to achieve this in a certain amount of time, and just to measure that, and I can be specific with it, and that way I can achieve it. So that was my modeling. And with academics, I gave myself, so I was like, okay, fine, this semester I want to get an A. I want to get an A. So I worked hard and I achieved. I got an A. I'm a real student. And I got the A that I desired, and it felt amazing. Like it's a breathtaking moment where you actually the things that you see in your head come to pass. It's amazing. So if you are a digital person, an app that can help you in creating a digital vision board is Pinterest. So you can just personalize it and it can only be seen by yourself. But if you're like me and then you'll go the physical way. So yes, that's a vision board. Now, going into categories. So my categories, I think I had 2 categories last year, and I gave myself about 6 months for each. 6 months for both of those short-term goals. And my categories were academic and career. So you can have travel, you can have health, you can have financial, you can have family, you can have, what else do I have written here? Yeah, you can have a lot, you can have a variety of categories that you want to achieve in. But you need to remember to be specific. Your goals need to be measurable, achievable, relevant, and you need to have some time set out for your goals. That's called the SMART method. I learned that in marketing, and it makes sense actually, come to think of it. And I realized that I thrive with my short-term goals because they become longer. Say career-wise, I wanted to do this in 3 months. I needed to get my body in order, and I got a contract, and a contract is a very long kind of thing. It can go on for years, and you can get a lot of money from it. So that's that. And so my short-term goals are usually 3 to 4 months, and you can set your long-term goals as well. So your long-term goals might be a year long. Surely, like in 12 months I need to achieve this and this. In 12 months I need to have visited surely how many countries? Maybe 5 countries if you want to. And another thing, your goals may seem superficial, but if you believe that they are superficial, then they will be superficial. You need to dream big. That's what I know, and that's what I want for myself. So I am not selling myself short in any way. If I want something, I write it down and I work towards that, and I get it. So a trick on how to manifest things, or how I manifest things. There are a variety of methods that people use, but this is one of the methods that I use. I see it, I say it, and I relive every emotion that I would feel once I finally get what I desire most, and I relive that in my head over and over again. Now, you need to be specific. Say you are, for example, you want a job at KPMG. You need to say that, you need to write that down. I want a job at KPMG. State which position it is that you want and how much you want to earn a month or annually. You need that specific. Because again, you can't say, for example, I can't be on some, I need to make more money. How much is more money? Because I'm gonna get an increase of 11 rand 70 cents. You need to be specific if you want 30,000 or however much you decide. And again, remember that it's only superficial. If you think that it's superficial, you are what you believe in. It's as simple as that. Hope that works for you in setting your goals, your coming up with affirmations, and yes, reaching your goals for short term or even if it's long term. I surely hope that I was able to help. Thank you so much for watching this video right till the end. Until I see you in my next video again, it should be really fun. Thank you so much again. Please be sure to like, share, comment and subscribe. Until we meet again, have an amazing January.